Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, and welcome to What If Deku Was Nightmare Sans, like part 6 or something. I'm surprised, actually. This series has been keeping me going. Last we left off, Deku had attacked the training camp, critically injuring Bakugo and Kirishima, as well as displaying the amount of power he has over everyone. So we cut back to Deku in his base, as Todoroki's laying there and Deku's head is on her lap. She's just caressing the top of his head with her fingers going through his hair. Deku just laying there, still asleep, doesn't know what's going on as he wakes up and looks up and sees Todoroki. She leans down and gives him a kiss on the cheek and asks how he's doing. Deku says he's fine as he sits up and asks what the agenda is today. Todoroki proceeds to say, well, they're having their hero licenses exam soon, and I feel like that there's another problem we should get down to business with. Degu's intrigued by this, and yes, oh, and what's that? This group called the Yakuzas have started to show their true colors and fangs out in the hero world, and they're starting to make themselves bigger and well known by selling quirk enhancement drugs as well as quirk canceling bullets. Do you think we should intervene? Todoroki asks passionately and questionably to Deku. He thinks for a second and he says, you know what, I think we could do that. Let's go. As he grabs on to Todoroki and warps to outside the Yakuza's hideout. Now we cut back to Air, Killer, Bloody, and Horror. They're all sitting in the conference room as there's a small little recording device in a plant that's sitting in there, just recording their conversation. We need to find a way to kill him. He hasn't told us any of his weaknesses at all. The only thing we know of is that if we can just at least get rid of all of his physical body, he will die. Horse said with an angry expression. True, but couldn't I just stab him a bunch? Bloody said. Air said, no, you idiots. If we just stab him, it's just going to fill in the blanks with more of his goop. We need to figure out how to get rid of his body fully if we want to leave. But if we kill him, we can't go back to our world, Killer said. Air said, no, I have a plan. I can travel and do the exact same thing he can. Oh, so we can get back to our world, Bloody said. As he started to laugh maniacally, Horror ran up to him and just hit him in the back of the head with the blunt side of his axe, saying, do you ever shut up? As they draw their weapons on each other and summon their bones and weapons and blasters, as they rush at each other, Air strings them up and throws them against each other, knocking them out and throwing them to the wall. Air sits back down and says, now, Killer, what do you think the plan is? Killer thinks for a second, and then he snaps his finger and says, I know. Why don't we start with this group out here first? We leave all the ones that came with us. Horror's group stays alive. We kill all the rest. Air thinks that it might be a plausible idea, but if they do, they'll be the only ones left standing. So how will that work? Plus, we're so strong that no other villain can stand us. How would that work? It would instantly be us, and he would come after us. They would discuss their plan for several several hours. As we cut back to Todoroki and Deku as they're walking in the base, killing all the guards and the goons in the way, until we come to Overhaul and his main right hands. As they try to get Deku to stop, Deku just stabs into most of them, leaving Overhaul alive. Overhaul goes to touch Deku, as his hand just goes right through him, as then it's just sliced off by one of the tentacles. Overhaul going back, holding on to the part that's bleeding, as he screams at him. As Deku looks at Todoroki and says, "Go and find their main source of this quirk canceling and enhancement drugs. Once you do, bring back their ingredients and their source. Then we leave." As Deku turns back to Overhaul and says, "Now, tell me how you made it, or this can get very..." And as several tentacles come out of Deku's back and his mouth gets deformed into an angry, disgusting look, as he says, "Very painful." As we cut to Todoroki as she's roaming through the halls, and she comes across a door that says, "Keep out." As she opens the door and she sees something she never wanted to. And that's where I'm going to leave it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I know it's going to be a little short video, but I just want to say sorry about leaving you guys off yesterday. I didn't sleep yesterday. Bluntly just going to say it, I didn't sleep yesterday, so I wanted to catch up on some sleep. So I hope you guys can understand and forgive me. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next video. Peace.